Hi guys, this is Hiro. How's everyone doing today? So today I'm going to be discussing the topic of detaching from the correct thing. Okay. So a lot of times in our life, we realize that we have some kind of problem. Okay, and we realize that we may have to readjust something either from an external or an internal level. Now, if you guys know, in my opinion, adjusting something on an external level always starts with the internal. Okay. Now, moving forward with this, it's important to make the correct internal adjustments and not just what you think might be the correct internal adjustments. Okay. Let me give you one example. Actually, let me give you a few examples. Okay. Just to bring this point home. I think this will be a short video, anyways. Let's just say you are in a relationship or something, or a marriage or something, and your partner or spouse, you're not really getting along with them, right? What you do not want to initially do by default is detach from your partner. Okay. That's kind of what we've been trained to do. But you need to, first of all, and that could be the answer later, but as a default, especially if you're married, you should detach from whatever mental or emotional or ego expectations that you might have that is causing you to feel as if there's some problem or unhappiness in your life or marriage. Okay. And so I hope that made sense. Now, especially if there is somebody, a third party involved in why your marriage is unhappy, right? Like if there's somebody else of interest that has popped up or something like that, then you definitely want to just detach from whatever internally you're feeling towards that person or whatever dissatisfaction you're feeling towards your own relationship currently that is causing you to pursue interest of somebody else. Okay. So hope that's clear. I'll give you just one more example real quick. And these detachment lessons can, in my opinion, can be strongly related to the best from the four kendras. Okay. So that was number one, right? Let me like the first kendra I decided to discuss, which is obviously the seventh house. I'll give you another example. Okay, let's just take the first house, which is one of the candidates as well. Let's just say you are not a physically fit person. Okay, this might cause some unhappiness in your life. Okay, but now it is important to understand. Okay, yeah, a part of it is detaching. Let's just say you have this fear that everyone thinks you're fat or something, right? It's important that you detach from that. Yeah, sure, correct. But another root cause is, okay, if you are fat or, excuse me, like obese or, have a higher body fat percentage than usual or somehow out of shape, and it's because, you're eating too many donuts in the morning or, you're having too many sweets at night or something like that, or you have some unhealthy eating habits, you might want to detach from those unhealthy eating habits too, right? That's pretty important, as well as detaching from other people's mental expectations that yeah, I'll leave it at that. Okay. So you want to make sure that you were detaching from the right things, right? The way modern society and modern spirituality, especially in modern mental health and everything, they twisted it so that, one problem has one answer, right? Kind of, to an extent, I've noticed this. But we want to make sure that we are fully aware of the whole bigger picture, the global scale of everything that is involved in the problem, and not just whatever is easiest for us to focus on or whatever we've been trained to focus on. Okay, I'll give another example. Let's just take another candidate, which is your 10th house, career. If you're having career problems, yeah, sure. One part of it is, detaching from whatever you're doing at work and things like that, right? Detaching from your boss if they're bothering you or some other coworker or something like that. But another part of it is also detaching from your whatever fears. And this one's a little bit tricky because we all have very different, unique work situations. But you want to detach from whatever fears that are involved in your job or something that might be keeping you at your job or something like that. So I hope that's a little bit clearer, you can ask me questions, obviously, if you need to. And just because I covered 3 out of the 4, I'll cover the 4th Genjo, which is the 4th house. Obviously, who the people that are in your home, okay, they have a huge influence on your life, okay? So rather than detaching, if you're having problems at your home, rather than detaching from your home completely, okay, you just want to detach from whatever expectations you have of your home itself, or concepts of what you think is supposed to be there in a home, or expectations of people in the home, or expectations of family member roles of people in your home. Okay, I think you kind of get the point of what I'm saying. So you can carry this across anything in life, right? I'm not going to go throughout all the houses and say, oh yeah, do this for this house. Okay, this is going to be a very long video, which I do not want it to be. I'm going to wrap this up very soon, but we just need to be aware of not just focusing on one. The video title, I'm going to make it detaching from the right thing or detaching from the wrong thing, but that's actually not correct. Okay, it's more making sure that we're detaching from everything that we may possibly have to detach from in a certain scenario, and not just specifically isolating one thing, like I said, that we've been taught by whoever, or that, or focusing on one thing to detach from that may be currently the easiest thing to detach from, or that way that may be the most comfortable and in our comfort zone to detach from. Okay, because some things we need to detach from are a little bit outside our comfort zone, and we need to possibly take those on. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for this video. If you have any comments or questions, as usual, you can let me know. And until next time, I'll talk to everyone later. Thank you all so much for watching.